This is the third video because the like I'm just kind of worried that it's gonna cut out. But with Donna, you are first off, you're a beautiful person inside and out, and you you are just an amazing person. And I say that because I remember when you did have surgery, and I remember when when you had knee surgery. I remember it reminded me a lot of when my mom had surgery, and it reminded me a lot of just how much I wanted to help in any way. Um, and I got to, before I left, I actually got to know a little more about you and actually about your kids and how they're in the military. And I don't know how you do it, Donna, but I think, what you do for the students, what you do as a person, um, how you talk about your grandkids. Um, I think that it's just amazing because I guess for me, I just the life that you have right now and just the people that you have surrounded by you, I can't wait to have that one day. And you have a great personality down there. Like sometimes, I mean, I don't really say much, but sometimes, when even if I'm there just as a printer, just like when I used to walk back and forth and you know, you'd acknowledge me, just say a hi. There were days where that's all I needed. And I'm so thankful that I got to meet you. I'm so thankful that I got to just know you. Um, and I love seeing the things that you put on Facebook. If it's like about recipes or your like garden or about your kids. I love looking at your grandson though. He's a cutie. He's such a cutie. That little boy, he's a cutie. But I thank you so much for just showing me a part of your life, even if it's through the internet. But I'm thankful because you are one hardworking woman. You really are. Um, but yeah, uh, yeah. Next person, let's see. Your seeds are ready to sow. It's sad to see you go. Call often and visit even more. Stage is set, you will soar. Jose Alcala. Jose Alcala, I remember you, and I remember you being part of the program, and I think you still are. This is probably your last year, and I remember you because I also did your interview as well. And the one thing that I can say that I like about you is that when you when one door shut was closed, you didn't stop. You kept going. And you got a lot, a lot from what I remember. You got a lot of experience in different areas. I remember you told me one time, I think you were a ball cat caller. I saw you working in the lantern. I don't know what other jobs you had, but I know that you're doing other things. And now I hear you're the other Jose. You're Jose 2 or 1? I don't know, but you're the other Jose. Um, and dude, like, I'm proud of you because you didn't just stop, you kept going. And I think a lot of times, even me, I get those situations where it's hard to go, but it's that determination that you make, it's that strive that you do. And you got experience in a lot of jobs. And that's the thing, I think that's really key. Not just like, I mean, in the work field, I mean, even as a person, because you actually get to work with different people. You actually get to see how to work with different people. And it shows a lot about your character. I wish I could have gotten to know you a little bit more, but from what I've seen of you, it's it's good. It really is because you, like I said, just from seeing what you've done from, you kept going. You kept going and keep that. Keep that strive in you because that's going to take you places. And just because something doesn't work out one way, do something else. And please feel free to even contact me. Like I think, and I don't know if I have it on Facebook, but if you ever watch these videos, which I'm sure you probably will, um, maybe because like of darts and stuff, but if there's anything that I can help with, advice, talking, like hit me up. I don't mind at all. And last one, who is the last one? Haley, we are all very grateful for your com- contribution to darts as an amazing lead fellow and wonderful friend. We wish you a heartful beginning and a memorable journey in Penn State. Remember, near or far, we support you wherever you are. Oh, Manny. Manny, you are an amazing person. Your art is by far beautiful. That I will never forget, and I wish I can keep this art. But I have no idea how you replicated this. Like Manny did this picture of it was a portrait. I think of a young lady, um, and just the detail that you put in it. I mean, I'm not much of like the art or like knowing like the types of pencil. I can't even know if I can call it a pencil. Sorry, but just the detail that you put in it and just seeing how you captured the expressions, just the emotions. You have a gift. You definitely have a gift, and not just in art, but I mean just as a person. You are you always have a smile on your face, and I remember I remember talking to you in just different times because we would sometimes I'll see you on campus in the lantern. Um, I even at work. Um, I'm trying to think classes. I don't think we had classes together, but just seeing who you are. But you always came into darts, even just before you started working there. You always came in and you always got your work done, or you stayed determined to get your work done. And the one thing that I would know of you is that you are English major. I don't know. I question that because I know you're doing English, but I don't know if it's like literature. I think it's literature, but you know styles of like APA, Chicago, and MLA and other things that I have no idea of. Well, Chicago's probably like the one I'm like, I don't know. But you, Manny, I love just how you are. I love just how you bring your genuine personality. I love it. I think you're just original. You're original, and I think a lot of people can agree on that because I mean, what I mean by original is that you're true to yourself, and that's what I've seen in a lot of you. But with Manny specifically, like every time when I encounter with you, you think outside the box, and you stay true to who Manny is. And I say like who Manny is because you are original, and I love that about you because sometimes we lose our originality or we put it in the back. And I want you to keep up with that. Just being original and being who you are because that's so key and it's so good to see. It really is. It's good to see because it's just, it really is. It really is. And that's one of the things that I admire a lot, specifically in you, is your originality. Um, just keep it. But I don't know what else to say, you guys. This is amazing. Like, I'm trying to think because what I'm trying to do is just like say something about you guys because I didn't have the chance. What I originally wanted to do was I wanted to write you all letters before I left. And for one, just with packing and just with classes and just everything going on, I didn't have the chance to do that. So I think this is a great opportunity for me to even just say things. And I'm trying to think if I didn't say anything about, or like if I did, because you all deserve it. Jonathan, Jonathan, you're Jonathan, dude. I will never forget your ribs, to be quite honest. And I think the amount of stuff that you know, also, and I think just your passion, especially in going into poli sci, and just what you do in IT, it's amazing. I think just from knowing about you, from what I know, and just your work and just your determination, you step in and you help, and you you're an advocate. Like you want to make a change, and I see that in your writing too. I remember, I mean, the proposal that you made as well, but also there was one paper that you showed me, and you put a quote in the beginning of it, and it came from a no, not a manga. It came from a, was it anime? I think. And you told me, now I don't really watch anime much, but I remember what I liked about it was, I forgot the quote, but it was from I forgot what quote it was from too. But you got the quote and you related it back into political science, and not just political science, but just the topic of your paper. And I remember reading it, and man, you can write, dude. You can write, and I'm having fun with this stuff, but um, you can write now. And I think that what you do, even in the program, what you do as a person, and just how you you have a mindset. Okay, this is what I have to do. This is what needs to be done, um, and you express that, and you do it, and you don't do your work, like you just don't do like a half job. Like you are determined to get your work done, and then you look at it and you want feedback, and you want to see how is it that you can do something better, or you ask for input. You dude, you do what you do, like, um and that's amazing, because sometimes it's hard to step in, sometimes it's hard to really um to take on that role, and for you to have that quality of that, it's amazing, because I see you, and I know you talk about going into law school, and I know you're gonna need that, and I know you know this already, Jonathan, but keep that, keep it, because it's you're gonna do big things, and you're gonna, the lawyer that you're gonna be, especially knowing how to talk, and knowing how to, like, knowing not to shut down, and knowing not to just stop. Dude, you're gonna be a lawyer. But dude, this is amazing. I have no idea what to even say. Like, you guys are just, I mean, not just, my friends. Like, I appreciate I appreciate this so much, because dude, this is the first book I ever have of this. Like, I always wanted a book, I mean, like, of this. And I can't believe I have it as a gift like this. And I honestly, like, when I opened it, it's like I have a piece of all of y'all with me. And I feel so much happier, because, like I said, like, uh, I don't know if you saw my earlier video, but I think, honestly, I think I'm just gonna hug this because it's like I just needed a hug, and I just needed you guys, and even if it's not just, you know I mean, my family too, and my sisters, I mean, but this is like, I can feel the warmth. I really can. And it feels so good. Like, it feels so good. Because I can't, I don't know, it's when you come out here to a different state, like, I guess for me, I mean, I knew it was going to be different, but you don't really know what's going to happen until it happens. Like, you don't know. I didn't know there was going to be any kind of like, I just didn't know what I was, I guess, getting myself into. And I'm not saying that in a negative way, but I'm just saying it more just as like, I just really didn't know um, until I actually experienced it. And I'm so blessed to have friends like you all. I'm so blessed to have a family like you all because I can't believe you all did this. Like I can't believe you all did this because I don't know how you planned it because I really want to know how you guys planned it. Who planned this? I think it's like you know Carlos, I think you probably planned this. And then I think you and Lily talked and then I think from there Jose got involved and I think that's how it went. Maybe that's how it went. I don't know. I could be wrong. But you three I don't know. But anyways, what I'm trying to say is that you don't really know. And I'm not trying to prevent you to not go out of state if you're looking into grad school. I want you all to challenge yourself because it takes a challenge to actually know how are you going to grow in certain situations. And I'm not saying that you have to go out of state and that you have to do all of these things. You are growing every day, not just physically, but you are growing into who you want to become. Every day, the people that you interact with, every day, who you talk to, if you can make a change, you're developing and you're experiencing these things. Now, my message for you all with my friends, I'm holding the book like my friends, um, my family members, it's gonna be hard to take that first step. And I know you've probably heard me say it over and over in these videos, but it is hard. It's hard. Um, but it's the support. It's the stuff that you guys brought me. It's the stuff that it's just this action that you did because you saw how hard it was for me. And that means the world to me because as soon as I opened this box and as soon as I cried because the cup said California on it. It's I feel like I have you all here with me, and I appreciate it so much that you all saw that and saw that I needed it, and you that's what support is. That's what family is, and you know I can't even describe it because it's like you you are all amazing. And I don't know. I don't know. I guess it's just because I guess for me, like this kind of goes back to what Jocelyn wrote. It's like I always try to like have a plan. Always try to take charge of everything. Well, not like of everything, but I guess taking on like a mama role and just for you guys doing this is like you are taking care of me and it feels nice. And I don't know how to explain it. It's just I'm not used to it, but like it's different for me. And I appreciate it so much because you all just you all surprised me. I had no idea you guys were gonna write in this book and then just I don't know. I don't know. And sometimes that's okay. And I guess what I mean by that to elaborate more is that I think one of the reasons why I had a breakdown was because I really thought about life. And I thought to myself, you know, as you go to high school, the next plan is to go to college. After you go to college, if you go to community college, you go to get your degree at a university. And from there, you can work, you can go to grad school. Now I'm at grad school. And what hit me was there's no next plan. There's no next thing. Like there's no grad school. There's PhD, but then there's other things. There's other options like go back to California, stay here, work. There's nothing set. And that's what you're gonna find in life is that, and that's what I'm learning is that, I mean, I guess adapting to or just keeping in mind is that that's just how life works out. There's never gonna be a plan that's gonna work well. Sometimes life throws stuff at you and you cry, you feel hurt, you ask yourself, why am I doing this? Um, but then there's times where there's a reason why you go through something, and it's for these situations or this, it's for these reasons. Like you feel support or support, you find friends, and you you know you cherish the people that you have. And I think just like what I said earlier when I opened up my sister's letter with you all is that that's how much I I know how I want to love. And it's it's I just I don't, how can I explain it? It's like now, not that I ever did take it for granted, but now I see like I can't take these friendships, those hugs, the smiles, the laughters, the the conversations, like I can't take that for granted, or I can't just be like, oh yeah, we talked. It's like no, because when you don't have that near you, that's when you want it the most. And when you love somebody, and I mean love isn't just like in any way, and I mean love like it's like I love you all, like in friendships. Um, when I tell you that I love you all, I do love you all. When I tell you that I'll do the best that I can to be there, I will do the best that I can to be there. Same thing with my family. When I say that I will try my hardest to find resources or to find something that's going to help in some way, I will do what I can and I will help and I will do my intentions are just to help. Because not having you all here, it it really, I guess I miss you more. I mean, yeah, that, but it like it just it's how can I don't know how to explain it. It's just you you just you miss it and you want it, and that's the only thing that you could think about. It's like I just want this hug that I remember having, and just feeling that embrace, and you crave it. And the reason why I say hug is just because I that's what I really wanted for the past few days. Like for the past few days that I've been here, now that I think about it, it's like I haven't been hugged. And it sounds silly, but sometimes that physical compassion, the lack of it can take a toll. It really can. And that's why when I said earlier in the video, it's just when you have a chance to hold your kids, or when you have a chance to hug your friends, your parents, your siblings, the people that you love, if it's your partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, um, not even just hugging or just embracing, but just the interactions that you have too, do not take those for granted, um, because they mean a lot. And even if it's an argument, even if it's like a memory or an experience, hold on to that, because when you get in a situation where you are going, or when you don't have that near you, those are the things um, that you're going to reflect on. And you have to remind yourself that these people are there for you. And you have to remind yourself, because sometimes you can feel like you're alone. Sometimes you can feel like I am alone. But you're not, just because you're physically alone, I guess, doesn't mean that you are alone forever. It doesn't mean that you are alone, like you have no one. It just means that the people that you love are just at a calling distance, or you're just at a different location. That's fine. And I guess that's why I do the videos for you all, because I want to share my journey with you. I want you to, I mean, I don't want you to see me cry, but if I do cry, I cry. And if I am mad, I'm mad. If I'm happy, I'm happy. Um, if I struggle, I struggle. And I share that with you all because I want to be there for you all. I want you to see how I'm doing, but then also I want to know to I want you all to know that just because it gets tough doesn't mean that it's always going to stay tough. Um, just because you have friends far away doesn't mean that they're always going to be far away. It's these things. It's these just it's just this what you all did. It that just makes me feel like I can reach you all, and I can just like I can like go to Merced and go to your guys' place, or just go on campus and just see you all there in a walking distance. And I feel at home, or I feel like I have you all here with me. And I think that's what I needed to reassure myself. I think that's what I needed, was because I miss you all. Um, and transitioning is hard. It's hard. But um, before this video ends again, or before my phone shuts down, um, more of my day, the interview. I hope I got the job. I think I got the job. Seems like it's positive, but we'll see. Um, One of my friends that is in class with me feels the same way as I do. And we're planning to have like a movie night. And, I couldn't call her because my phone was acting up. And I couldn't, I couldn't call her. So I got her number today. And she's a really sweet person. And I can't wait to just have a movie night. I can't wait to just meet friends and just to meet people and to just to get myself out there, because that's what I need. That's what everybody needs when you go into somewhere different. Um, create new friendships. Put yourself out there. I mean, you're in a new place. I mean, I'm not saying go wild, but be that person that you would want in your life. And so I'm gonna end it now because I think my burrito is kind of cold too. But thank you so much, you all. This is what I needed. Like I this means so much to me. Like, this book means a lot to me, but I can just this action. And I hope one day I can do this for you all too. I can't wait to see you all. I can't wait. Um, and I'm hoping to, since I'm working at the clothing store, I'm hoping to get like some little things for y'all too. Um, I just have to save up little by little, but it's okay. I can get something. Um, and yeah, I can't wait to see you all. I just can't wait. But anyways, y'all, I have to call my mom